No teacher, no school, no so-called mentor will dare tell you. You can learn anything in weeks, not years. And remember it for decades, not days. If you think that's impossible, good. That's your first chain I'm going to break. Cramming facts into a tired brain isn't learning. It's mental suicide. Still remember when you wore something cool and got mocked for it all day, or when you waved back and they weren't waving at you? When you sent a text to the wrong person about that person? You may not remember the exact details, but you do remember the feeling, isn't it? Your brain doesn't remember what's important. It remembers what's emotional. They trained you to be a slave, with chains on your mind. They made you waste years memorizing garbage you'll never use. You ran in their rat, but it's not your fault. No one ever taught you, not your teachers, not even your parents, but it's not even their fault because they even didn't. No, they were just another product of the same machine. So whose fault is it? The architects. The ones who built this matrix and made the rules, while you followed them. The education system was not built to make you free. It was built to make you obedient. They gave you homework, not to make you smarter, but to make you follow orders without question. They taught you to sit still for hours, training you to tolerate boredom instead of seeking mastery. They told you repetition is the only way, so you repeated until your brain begged to forget. They never taught you the one truth about learning. Your brain is an adaptive, predatory machine, and it learns fastest under three conditions: emotion, urgency, and survival, none of which exist in your classroom. That's why you study for hours and remember nothing. You're a slave to a broken system. Now listen carefully. Your brain doesn't obey words. It obeys threats. It doesn't store boring data. It stores weapons. And right now, every piece of knowledge you tried to learn without emotion has already been deleted. The secret? Hijack your brain's survival software. You do this by linking what you're learning to something primal: danger, reward, dominance. If your brain thinks your survival or power depends on it, it will engrave it into your memory like a scar. That's why you can remember every embarrassing moments from past, but not the equation you studied last night. Here's how to learn anything 10x faster. Before you learn, create a story that makes the information life or death. Learning sales? Imagine every missed sale means you lose food for your family. Learning a language? Imagine you're trapped in a foreign country and your life depends on speaking it. Extreme emotion equals laser focus. Forget reading the same thing 50 times in a row. That's slave learning. Instead, hit it once hard, then walk away. Come back in 24 hours, then 72, then a week. This spacing forces your brain to fight to recall it, and that fight is what burns it into memory. Your brain doesn't learn by receiving information. It learns by pulling it out. Close the book, hide the video, try to teach it to an imaginary student. When you can teach without notes, you own the knowledge. Stop learning in only one format. Read it, speak it, draw it, move with it. Your brain is like a warlord. The more of your 5 senses you use, the easier you learn and remember. Here's a secret brain trick to learn anything 100x faster, and they don't want you to know. Remember these: queen, xylophone, rat, mountain, treasure, zebra, pistol. Got them? No? That's because the human brain collapses under more than 5 loose items. Now do this. The queen dropped her xylophone on a rat who was climbing a mountain to steal a treasure, guarded by a zebra holding a pistol. Now you remember it all because your brain stores stories. And that's how you can hack your brain. Most of what you think you need to learn is noise. Focus only on the 20% that gives 80% of the results. You don't need to know everything. You just need to understand the main concept, and rest 80% will follow along. Forget study for hours. Go for intensity, not time. 20 minutes of focused, high-pressure learning beats 4 hours of passive reading. Your neurons rewire under stress, not comfort. You can become the master. Every book, every skill, every piece of knowledge you could ever want. Forget about practice makes the man perfect. If you repeat the wrong thing, you're just getting better at being wrong. Speed learning is about perfect practice, delivered in rapid, high-energy loops until it's burned into your nervous system. Stop using your brain like a cheap, overloaded USB drive, which is corrupted. Stop asking, how long will it take to learn this? Ask, how fast can I force my brain to adapt? You're an animal. Treat learning like the hunt: fast, dangerous, necessary. You can learn anything in half the time, but only if you're willing to make it hurt. So, are you?